Greetings and welcome to the end of the week. Huh? Great job, everybody. Not only is it the end of the week, it's also the end of the month. This weekend we begin February. I think tomorrow's the last day of January, yeah, and Sunday will be February 1st. So, shout out to you for concluding the first month of the 2026 Gregorian calendar year. You did great. By the judge of the cards, this week was something to pull through. So, great job for pulling through this week. Okay, every step counts. Every step counts. But all right. Nevertheless, let's dive into the tarot. We are at the end of the week now. What message do we have for us ahead of us today? As well as, I don't know, anything additional that we can take for us for the weekend, beginning of the weekend, ending the week, all of that. Let's just see what kind of energy comes out. Hi, sweetie. My cat says hello. All right, let's see. Ooh. So we have the Three of Swords. I had a feeling. I felt the heaviness. Okay, we have the Three of Swords, the Six of Pentacles. Four of Wands. Okay. So for some of you guys, this is the end of the week. Wow. For some of you guys, let me see what is in line with this Three of Swords. Damn, a Nine of Swords. Okay, guys. We got the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. Ooh, then you got the Empress twice back to back. Some of the decks that I buy, they have like one specific card that shows up twice. This deck, it's the Empress, and that came out twice. So, okay. Back to back at that. All right, so we got the Three of Swords, which is in line with the Nine of Swords. All right. Could have been a heavy week. You could be overthinking something that happened, something that you did, something that you didn't do, something in regards to that could have left you, I don't know, disappointed. Something left you disappointed. It didn't happen the way you wanted it to, like the outcome. The outcome wasn't what you wanted it to be. All right. This week, Three of Swords and a Nine of Swords. It could be something that you're still thinking about, that you replay. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles, it could have involved somebody else in a sharing of feelings. This could be a family member. This could be somebody that you're really, really cool with, a very close friend. Something about reciprocity here with the Six of Pentacles. Giving and receiving love, yourself, your authenticity, your fullness, because that's in line with the Ace of Cups here. But Four of Wands. Overall energy, this is why I'm getting why, like, it has something to do with family. Maybe this is somebody like your family, but the good news is you got the Nine of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Empress again. All right, so regardless of what the outcome was with whatever it was this week that you keep replaying or overplaying or whatever, you're in a good stance. Okay, you're in a great position. You're not lacking, you're not behind, you're not delayed, you didn't mess up. No, you're not going to get opportunity to do it over, but you don't necessarily need it either. So you're good, okay? Nine of Pentacles right next to the Empress. The Empress was a big theme the last time I was on here, which was Wednesday. That card came out, I think, twice in two different spreads. And here she is coming out again twice back to back. The message on Wednesday was that you guys are attracting manifestations to you. It's not anything that you have to get off your throne for. The the Empress is somebody who attracts. What she instantly wants, she gets. She doesn't have to wait for anything because that's just how aligned she is. The minute it comes in her mind, it's like she can think it, she can have it, and thus she does. She attracts it. Okay, so that's you guys here. But with this Three of Swords here and this Nine of Swords, you got to make sure that you're not spending too much time dwelling on things that don't necessarily matter, that can cause a block. All right, because I see here, I started the message this morning without even pulling cards, congratulating you guys for getting through this week. And not only for getting through this week, getting through this month as well. So congratulations to you guys on ending a bomb week, on ending a bomb month, and preparing yourself to start the cycle all over in a few days. But there's something that was heavy about this week or this month that you're finally like glad it's over, but you're not putting to rest because you have the Nine of Swords in line with this Three of Swords. So if it was a Ten of Swords, okay, like you're finally putting it to rest. But instead, you got the Nine of Swords, which means you're kind of caught up in the cycles. You're kind of replaying the experiences over and over, the energies over and over, the emotions. All of that is getting a replay, okay? Just make sure that you are focusing on you. Even if this person is in your family or somewhat close to you or something, sometimes, hi, sweetheart, welcome, Risings. Flow Flower, cute name, Risings, honey. But yes, sometimes when we are in the pinnacle of success, like when we're right there on the brink of it, like boom, it's I can almost chew it, it's right there. Things will happen where the closest people to you will act as distractions just so that you don't get it. You know, anything to keep you from getting to the bag, anything to keep you from rising. I don't project that at all, but I'm saying like sometimes that's what the energies are. So especially with you experiencing this Three of Swords, your way of handling it or dealing with it is the Nine of Swords, and that's not helping. That's not working. Like, yes, you were disappointed, but your way of coping with it is to replay it. I guess maybe you're assessing it, you're analyzing it, but I can let you know that you're not getting any more downloads that you've already gotten. Like, you can't assess it any more than you already have, okay? Take what's for you, take what you've discovered, the clarity, and let the rest go. It's important for us to make sure that we are detoxing our heaviness, our thoughts, our just everything, okay? Because you wouldn't. Hello, Martha. How are you? Welcome, guys. But one of the examples that I always use when I bring up this conversation specifically is that you wouldn't just start throwing trash around your room, right? And if you did have trash around your room, you wouldn't necessarily just let it accumulate, right, and pile up. No, because then eventually you'll just be sitting in trash. You love your room, so you clean up, even if it gets a little messy here and there. You don't let it sit there and become the garbage. You cannot do that with your brain either. You have thoughts, and sometimes a lot of thoughts aren't necessarily ours either. Like, we pick up on so many things being around others and interacting with others. Hell, not even interacting, coming across others, just walking amongst the street. If you live amongst a lot of people, even if you don't, you know, all the things that we take in, doom scrolling on social media, just taking in things that aren't necessarily ours, but we're forced to visualize it, to hear it, or whatever. Sometimes you have to dump that, okay? And that form could look like whatever to you. You could be meditating, you could take a walk, whatever it looks like to you, but you just have to make sure you do it, and that is a daily thing. This is something that you're always incorporating into your life. I was literally just having this conversation yesterday, but this has to be something that you always incorporate into your life so that you can ensure that you can keep going. It's not like a one... it's not like a Band-Aid kind of thing, like, oh, I'll do this one time and everything's fixed. No, this is something that you have to incorporate into your life as a lifestyle, because you incorporate cleaning into your life as a lifestyle, right? You have to clean your thoughts. Your thoughts deserve to get a detox as well. Sometimes we just get so excited about the ginger shots, and it's like, now everybody has to, not everybody, everything has to have the flush that we need, because everything works as one, right? All this is operating as one in regards to our world. Christina, oh, yes, girl, you did that yesterday. Okay, alignment, yes, ma'am. See, you were definitely supposed to hear this message today. Hi, Cherise. Rising, sweets. Risings, guys, hello. S. Leela, hello, guys. Welcome. Love y'all. All right. Yeah. So, boom. Y'all absolutely got this, okay? It may have been a little bit of a heavy week, but nevertheless, still you rise. And still I rise. Could have been a heavy week, but nevertheless, here you are. Nevertheless, you still prevail. And still you, like, progress and go on and forth, okay? With this Nine of Pentacles here in the Empress, It's like you're meant to just be in your energy and in a soft energy at that too. Not saying to sit down and do absolutely nothing. If that's what the energy calls of you right now, then okay, go ahead and do that. Don't go against the grain for nothing. But what I am saying is like, because this Empress energy keeps coming up, like it came up twice last time I was here, which is Wednesday, came up twice again in this spread, literally back to back. So in order for you to manifest, in order for things to come to you, you have to be in a soft, divine, feminine energy. Feminine, all right? Soft. And part of femininity is like rest, you know, beauty rest, all of that, that softness. All right, that's what I'm saying, not to sit there and do absolutely nothing. No, because I'm not getting that from you guys anyway. I'm getting a lot of productivity because the Nine of Pentacles is right next to this Empress. It's like you want a lot, but you're making sure that you're the one who's going to give yourself that, or at least put yourself in that position so that you can receive, okay? But yes, the Nine of Pentacles is somebody who is very productive. No distractions or anything that can take her away from the goal, the end game, the game plan, all that stuff. Very, very, very sharp, very focused, okay? Yes, and a lot of the times when you're right there, because once you touch Empress status, you're there, you're it. Like definitely you can absolutely have a fall from grace. Yes, we can, that exists. But it's really hard to, after you've done all the work that you need to do to become the Empress, maintaining it is a little bit like a piece of cake. You kind of just do what you've been doing, right? So to touch that energy, it's like once you're there, you're a little unscathed. You're so protected, and there's a lot of energies that will go against you who necessarily know that. Like, you know, a lot of these distractions, the name of the game is to keep you from stepping into your power, from stepping into your purpose. And with this Empress here, literally right next to this Nine of Pentacles, that is power, that is purpose. So what way to take you away from that than to distract you? With some heaviness, with the Three of Swords, with the Nine of Swords, with you forcing you to sit there and replay these situations because you're almost at the brink of your success. Like you're right there. There's something that you're doing. There's a formula that you're doing that's putting you in the right, like the sweet spot to attract everything that you need. But with this spread starting out as a Three of Swords, then a Nine of Swords, you also got the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Ace of Cups. I really feel as if it has something to do with somebody who's in your family or close to you, somebody who has easy energetic access to you, where something like this would affect you. If you got this energy from a stranger, it wouldn't matter because, girl, who the hell are you? Go home. But for family members or somebody that you have to interact with daily, I could see how they were a great vessel to distract you away from all that you're about to receive, for real, for real. This Nine of Pentacles, this Empress, and yes, it's all that you're about to receive, but really it's you being in the Empress energy, because once you're there, you touch everything. It's like once you're on that frequency, you can't be stopped. I love it. I love it. Oh, thank you, Cherise. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're sweet. You're so sweet. Christian, I just feel like everything relationships work, please. Oh, were you talking in regards to the letting go of the things that no longer served you? Because if so, Christina, I understand. Okay, let's go ahead and get some. Wait, no, wrong deck. I don't know why I keep every time I go to this part, I always grab that deck. I don't know. Maybe I should start switching to that. Let's go ahead and switch to this one, though. Let's get any heads up, advice, anything of that sort that we can unfold for the day. Let's see. Any heads up, some type of advice, cautions to look out for. Again, if none of this resonates with you, you do not have to apply this to yourself, okay? I just put this here because I feel like it could be helpful, but I do not feel like we have to be looking over our shoulder every single tarot segment because, oh, let's look for what's about to happen to us. Let's not project and manifest that into our lives. Sometimes it's not even that, that heavy. I just really feel as if, somebody can use this. You never know. But if you don't have a question to look out for, then let it fly. It's not for you. All right. For someone, I think I mentioned this on Monday, you could benefit from running, working out, some type of exercising. Your team wants you to sweat right now, okay? Your team wants you to sweat right now. So, hold up. Ooh, what's this? What? This took a turn. Okay. I'm praying great protection over you guys today. It looks as if somebody would like to try to pick a fight. I'm going to just be totally real with you guys. This is the part where I also just throw things out there. So if it's for you, grab it. If not, let someone else take it. But okay. So you're rising. I've been saying that all week. This Queen Rising card has been coming out all week. Somebody is noticing your progress, okay? And I know from sometimes, especially when we're so focused, tunnel vision so locked in, we'll look at our life, our timeline, our progress, and be like, what progress? Like, who's rising? What have I done differently since the last time this person saw me? People are watching, they're studying, and they can notice. They notice everything. So if you're putting any intention towards yourself to become a better person at any way possible, if you're doing that 1% better every single day, if you're getting more rest now than you have before, they're noticing it. Whatever it is, it's helping, it's expanding your aura. And somebody sees it and it's pissing them off, okay? Somebody wants to start an argument with you. It could be their bad energy and they're going to project, or it could be that, which is also projection. But I was going to say your ascension, and then noticing your light could be a little jealousy, wishing that they had the energy too. Kind of like energy harvesting too, a little bit. You got to be very careful with who we share negative frequencies with, like who we argue with. If you know that you are not a person who argues, please try to have as much grounding, self-control as possible, because these people will drain you of your energy. They will use that opportunity and harvest anything they can, any reaction that they get out of you that's going to fuel them in a way. So be careful. Be careful of any arguments, any petty conversations back and forths. Don't engage. All right. Spiritual hater. We got somebody who is hating on your, and that came right after Queen Rising. So somebody is watching you tap more into your spirituality or become more of yourself through your spirituality, and they are hating. Yikes. Hates on your spirituality, light, magic, power. Yeah, you've been rising for some time, man, and somebody does not like it. You, on the other hand, are very uninterested. Whoever this person is, they better tread lightly, because I see here you have no problem leaving. You have absolutely no problem leaving. You have somebody who, I think I've said this multiple times this week too, somebody's going to be on some type of social media with you. Again, if this isn't you, let it fly. But somebody's going to be on some type of one of your social media platforms. It's like you're their quick fix. They have to get any updates on you. You have to scroll on your page. It's like an addiction at this point. Interesting. All right, let me take a sip of water and go to the next segment. What do we have here? Let's tap into any messages or guidance you guys could take with you guys out today. Any ancestral messages or guidance that you guys could take with you guys throughout the day. Again, guys, awesome job on a strong week, on a strong month. And give yourself a lot of grace this weekend as you rest and prepare for February, okay? Allow yourself to bring it in softly, gently. Give yourself so much grace and do everything that you can to be in alignment with your heart's desires and where you want to be come the end of the month and the start of March, all right? We are at the end of winter season. This is the end of it, and soon we'll be welcoming spring. and that is the new year. So, you know, I mean, living should definitely be very intentional at this point. We're no longer in La La Land. But yes, I just want us to be very intentional, just like these tarot tea and coffees in the morning, very intentional. I just want us to be very intentional with our energies and make sure that we're just always in alignment with the times. All right? That way we're not sitting there like there's no room for overthinking. There's no room for stressing. There's no room for not reminiscing, regrets, okay? Because you can always say that you've did your best in every moment you've applied yourself 100% fully. And what better way to do that than to ensure that you are always in alignment? You can't tell me that I'm not applying myself 100% if I am literally in total alignment with where I'm supposed to be and what I'm supposed to be doing in this moment. So yes, I pray that we just ease into February, ease into the next month, so that it's just that much smoother for us. We flow through it that much better. All right. What guiding messages can I leave you guys with before I close out today? Okay, they have the Three of Cups. Interesting. High Priestess. Ace of Swords. Wow. Wow, there's something that you don't know here. There's something that you don't know, the Three of Cups, and there's something that's to be celebrated. Something that you are going to, oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Something that, yeah, you're going to be celebrating. Right after that, we got the High Priestess. Then next to that, in line with that, is the Five of Pentacles. I love what I do sometimes because I know that I provide a lot of hope. Being straight up, I know I provide a lot of hope. I know some people go to tarot very curious, very confused, questionable, not necessarily like needing the clarity. And what came out in line with this High Priestess, which is why I was like, it's something you don't know, was this Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is such an uncomfortable card to get. It is the most uncomfortable five at that. Five, if you ask me, are the most is the most uncomfortable number in a tarot. The transitional cards, to go from what you always knew, what was very comfortable, to what can now progress you, what can elevate you. It's like shedding your skin, okay? Shedding a whole layer of yourself and becoming something brand new. With this Five of Pentacles, that's the most uncomfortable, is because like I don't want to say it's a woe is me. That is what that card means. But like in this situation, it's not necessarily a woe is me. It's kind of like feeling like you're being left out. Like no one can necessarily understand. Oh, yes, 555. Okay. So 555 could be very significant for someone. Thank you so much, Cherise. Thank you. Yes. But oh, you said you're taking your sweet time. Looking forward to you better take your sweet time. Yes, because this is exactly what we need to do. And honestly, that was a lesson for myself, especially this week. I'm over here rushy, trying to get back to you guys. So it's just like, sit down, heal, rest, then get back. So yes, rest is very, very important. I even got the slap on the wrist, okay? But yeah, this Five of Pentacles card is uncomfortable because it's a transition. And sometimes with these transitions, you feel as if you're the only one going through it. That's what I feel. That's what I mean by like being left out in the cold. It's like no one understands what I'm going through. This is uncomfortable. No one has to deal with this but me. And you'd be surprised how many people you could actually like fellowship with, resonate with. Not to say like, oh, you know, like you don't worry, somebody else knows what the hell you go, like we're not here to do that. But I'm saying like you never know how much somebody can relate to you, and thus I guess help or be there with you, hug you through this storm. It doesn't have to be a lonely journey. It doesn't have to be a heavy journey or anything like that. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of celebrations, lots of happiness, joy, and jubilee from something that you cannot see. There's a change coming that you can't see, and it's going to provide some type of breakthrough, a new outlook on life with this Ace of Swords as the overall energy. Again, this is the guidance that you guys could take for today. So yay, right? That's good. This isn't something that you have to look forward to in the future. Well, yes, but the future is today. This is your later on today. So look forward to this. There's something that's going to happen that you can't necessarily see yet, but it's going to make you happy. It's going to fill a void. It's going to make you feel good, make you feel seen. There's something that's going down, happening. I think it has something to do with your psyche with the high priestess here. Oof. Then you got the chariot. Yeah, it's like you're being polished right now. Your psyche is being enhanced. The high priestess, you're tapping into your sacred knowledge a lot more. You could be getting little signs, little hints here and there, like, oh, this is for you, this is what's about to happen, or clues, rather, maybe some clues that source wants you to piece together. Maybe you could be seeing angel numbers ridiculously, or I don't know, just animal totems. I don't know. Anything that's like a sign for you. And they're there because you're supposed to decode them. You're supposed to uncover something with this high priestess. Put two and two together, all that stuff, okay? You're getting some type of, I mean, you have been getting some type of upgrade, especially in your other cards. And other people are definitely noticing it too. But in regards to this, something's going to happen today that's like in line with that. But also, letting you know, like, it's gonna be like a confirmation, like, yeah, you're definitely rising, and this is a moment to celebrate. Okay, let's not let this moment pass us by. This is a moment you deserve to celebrate, because this marks a new level in your journey. It's like a checkpoint a little bit. All right, we got the Three of Wands and then the King of Wands. Again, that equals 4 wands. Wow. And then the Chariot. For some of you guys, something's happening, something different is happening to your home. Don't forget to make your home a sanctuary. When I first started off this reading, and I did the first spread when I was uncovering the energy for the day, what came out as the overall energy was the Four of Wands. I know there was emphasis on home life. I also said to dump your thoughts because your mind is your sanctuary, right? Your home needs to be your sanctuary as well. The place that you come to rest, recharge, your home base, that needs to be your sanctuary as well. Make sure you're creating a space that enables you to keep going. It has to make sense in your routine, your schedule, your formula. What does your routine look like? I wake up, I make sure I meditate for the day, I set my intentions, I do this, I do that. And even if your day is a little miscellaneous every single day, you have to make sure that you have some type of set routine in there so that you can always ground and come back to. Someone once told me one time, every day you need 3 wins. And that's basically to give yourself 3 things, and preferably before the day starts, because what you don't want to do is just wake up and start giving your energy to the world. You matter first. You cannot pour from an empty cup. So, yes, give to yourself. And by way of doing that, you are ensuring that you have a sanctuary. All right? So, like, what I mean by that is, if you know that you like to stretch, make sure that you're keeping a certain area spacious and clean so that you can stretch and have that time for a meditation. Or if you know you like to draw, make sure you're stocked up on your art supplies. And don't make it too strenuous or stressful, okay? Just make sure that you're doing what you can so that you can keep showing up every day without any heaviness. Your home is truly your sanctuary, okay? You're expanding. You're expanding a lot. Let's get one card from the Oracle. And then I will let you guys go. And then I shall let you guys go. Okay. All right. Oh, we got compassion. Embrace others' differences. Accept your own imperfections. That's beautiful. And I feel as if that compassion needs to be towards yourself, guys. That grace that you need to be giving yourself. Like the conversation that I just had with Cherise, when I was like, you guys, I need to be a lot more chill. She said, what did you say verbatim? You said, looking forward to... Oh, she said she's taking her sweet time. Yes, we're taking our sweet time here, and I think that's advice that we should all carry on. Take your sweet time. Take your sweet time. My team literally told me, regardless of your work, you need to chill. Regardless of what lies ahead right now, regardless of your responsibilities, you need to relax. And they're right. They're absolutely right. We're programmed to do the whole hustle and bustle, guys. That does not work. Okay, that is the fastest way to burn out. It works for a little bit, but is that the longevity you want? Sometimes people be like, oh yeah, I want to hustle, I want to hustle, da da da. It's for my lineage. It's for generational wealth. The generation is not going to see it if you don't find some rest. Like that's what you have to make sure things are balanced. You can't just work, because it's not going to go nowhere. You're going to burn out before you can even do anything with the fruit. Don't do that. You're going to make rotten fruit. Don't do that. It has to be balanced, okay? Has to be balanced. So, compassion. Show yourself lots of compassion as you navigate through all of this. You should be leading with grace. Like there should be a game plan, yes, but attack it with grace. Okay? It doesn't have to be attacked with a dagger every time. That's too much masculine energy, but that's the programming that they put onto us. Okay? For as long as you have your plan and your faith, and you're doing everything that you can, there should be no stressful or strenuous energy coming from you, because for as long as you're doing everything, that's all that you can do, right? You can only control yourself. So there should always be compassion in everything you do, in all walks of your life, in every stage of your journey. Always have compassion, especially for where you are. I think I mentioned this on Wednesday. I don't think it has anything to do with this spread today, but before I close out, I feel like I want to mention it because, maybe, I don't know, someone needs it. But 5 years ago, 10 years ago, you had a 5-year plan, 10-year plan, and you maybe thought you would be somewhere totally different today. But 5 years ago, 10 years ago, you were a totally different person, 9 times out of 10, a lot more immature, a lot more misaligned. So those thoughts, goals, visions, very outdated and not necessarily who you are today, and maybe not necessarily in alignment with that either. So like, let's welcome our new reality and allow ourselves to like ease into that too. Okay? Show ourselves compassion. It doesn't necessarily matter where you are right now. All right. I don't know. Someone needs to hear that. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for joining me today on today's tarot tea, my bad. Tarot tea and coffee lives. I don't think I have any announcements. I've been pretty MIA trying to heal this week. I am anticipating going live later on today, though. I know last time I said that, I had a whole cough fit. On Wednesday, I am a lot better, as you guys can like actually hear. So, I just miss you guys so much, and hopefully I could log on a little later and anticipating it. But yeah, stay for a little while and we do the thing, okay? I know a lot of you guys have been missing those individual questions. But you're so welcome, Sharice, and thank you for being here. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you for all the love. I feel it every single time. Thank you so much for even showing love to our tribe, to others. Thank you. And thank you so much for telling me to take care of myself. I am, girl. I'm gonna do such. I'm gonna get another cup of tea. I need it. But okay, have a great day, everybody. Have a great end of the week. Have a great end of the month. Happy payday if you got paid. I hope some of you guys really take the load off this weekend and ease into February, okay? We deserve the breath of fresh air. I love you guys so much, and I'll see y'all later on in my next live. If you are subscribed here, thank you, big hearts. But don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you are notified when I do come on here, because I do not know exactly when I am going on yet. I have a couple of other things to do. Usually when I know for sure, you guys automatically go ahead and get that post, but I won't post it if I don't know. I don't want you guys waiting and anything like that. So yes, turn those notifications on so that you are front and center, and I'll see you guys there.